What's up, y'all? It's the IE Wrestling Show. That's right. It's your boys, T5 and the SoCal Saint. We are back right now. We are back. That's right. We are back right now with an all-new episode. Thank y'all for tuning in to the IE Wrestling Show right here on this beautiful Wednesday morning or / afternoon, depending on what side of the country or the world you're listening to us live right now. I am the IE. I am one half of the undisputed tag team champions of IE Sports Radio, of course. That's my boy. Ooh, right here. Boom. That's my boy T5 right here. Bam. Right here. That's right. Ooh, too sweet me, brother. And I am the SoCal Saint, rocking that Bullet Club Kenny Omega Terminator shirt. You know how we do. And it's we got a lot to talk about today. Got some wrestling news to talk about. We're going to preview AEW next pay-per-view event, which is this weekend at AEW Full Gear. We're going to talk about Survivor Series War Games. And that's right, War Games. And please do me a favor and follow me at IE Wrestling Show on TikTok and X, respectively. And not only that, I am now on Blue Sky. I just barely heard about this social media platform. I guess it's starting to grow in numbers. So you can follow me now on Blue Sky. Just search IE Wrestling Show on Blue Sky. It's the same handle. I didn't want to confuse anybody. Same handle as TikTok, same handle as my X account at IE Wrestling Show, now on Blue Sky as well. So yes, boom, peep that, guys. Trying to broaden our horizons for the platform, trying to get more eyes on the product. You know how we do. And not only that, please show some love to my brother right here, Travis, a.k.a. T5. Show him some love. These are his official X accounts right here, who is T-Fizzle, and the official Twitter, X handle. I hate saying that. The official X handle of his other show that he does here on the IE Sports Radio platform, the Crescent City Connection, every Saturday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, streaming live on X and on the IE Sports Radio official YouTube page. And his X handle for that show is Crescent City _IE. That's right. I hope y'all checked out the last episode this past weekend. I had to go back and watch it after it was live. My bad, man. I was sleeping. I had worked a 12-hour shift, and I couldn't wake up in time. But it is what it is.
We had fun giving the old Falcons the business.
That's right.
I never pass a chance to give the Falcons the old biz, especially after getting the dub like that. We needed that dub, man. It was long overdue. And who better to get it by than the Falcons, the dirtiest of birds, especially when they tried to occupy Bourbon Street. They tried to take over New Orleans. No, sir.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all walking around. Y'all must have forgot.
That's right. Can I get a who dat? Let's get a who dat. I want to get a who dat.
Who dat?
Who dat? Shout out to the New Orleans Saints. They seem to be getting back on track. 2 weeks, 2 very good victories. The new interim head coach seems to be doing the damn thing. The team seems to be rejuvenated, especially after this last game against it was Cleveland, right? That we played this past Sunday.
Yeah, the Brownies, man.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the Brownies, man, for taking that L, man. One of them Cleveland teams had to lose. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
The Cavs been whooping everybody tail except for last night, but man,
that's
one
right.
of them Cleveland teams had to lose.
And I want to say this: I'm not a huge fan of them. I mean, I think they have a pretty decent team. But shout out to the Buffalo Bills for laying the smackdown on the Kansas City Chiefs, giving them that first loss of the season. Thank you very much. I was very happy to see
Mahomes and KC lose. Love to see it.
I was very happy to see that, as I think most of America was. It's like the Chiefs have replaced the the Patriots as America's most hated team.
They have, man, and they've been overly egregious with it too. Like, is Taylor Swift gonna be there? Is Taylor gonna be there? Like, Jesus, yeah. People are actually playing drinking games during the games. Like, how many times are they gonna mention or show Taylor Swift? Take a shot.
It's ridiculous. You know what's a funny drinking game? I don't know if you I don't know. Do you watch Cobra Kai, my friend?
Of course.
Okay, thank you. See, this is why me and him. This is why me and him click, bro. This is why me and him connect on another level. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that wavelength, bro. Man, you heard there's a drinking game for Cobra Kai? You're supposed to take a shot every time you hear Saikai Taikai. Man. Man.
Saikai Taikai.
Let me tell you. Your ass will be on the floor before the end of episode 1, my friend.
Oh boy. You be lit. Especially the last season. Oh boy, you be super lit.
I don't know if any wrestling fans out there who are also fans of the Cobra Kai series, did anyone see former AEW Women's World Champion Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, was in the last couple episodes, the last final 5 episodes that released on Netflix last Friday on the 15th. She was the German female sensei for that German team that ended up starting the huge brawl that ended the episode 10. I don't know if anybody noticed that. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I didn't notice that. I gotta go back and watch. Go back
and watch that. She's like in the last 3 episodes. But yeah, that's Dr. Britt Baker is the female sensei for that German team.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, man, do you watch Bel Air?
I have not. I have not gotten on Bel Air yet. I know I'm super late, but I need to get on that.
It's pretty good. But Bianca Belair was on the last season they had. The previous season.
I did see that. I saw that she was on there. I just hadn't seen the episode or the show itself. So I'm gonna have to get on it, man.
It's kind of like a more dramatic version of Fresh Prince.
That's probably why
it's really good, man.
That's probably why I haven't watched
Colton it. Colton is a recovering bass head.
Oh, fantastic. All right.
I love it. I love it.
Maybe
it's pretty good. Bianca. Yeah, Bianca was there at the little whatchamacallit, the country club. Yeah, the country club. Will and Carlton there. They're like their little group. It's like a black entrepreneurs group, and she was there, and she was helping them. Helping everybody. Giving them tips and all kind of stuff, and she was flexing, man. She was there, like, sorry. That's what I see, y'all.
That's what's up. Bianca Belair, man. Whoo! Every time I see that girl, man, that's a black queen. Man, she can hit me with that ponytail and the you know what I'm
saying? everybody. That's the thing about it. Everybody loves Montez, but they like, boy, if you ever mess up.
Bro, there's a line down the street.
You better not mess up, bro. You better not mess up.
Bro.
Everybody loves Montez and they want to see him push, but at the same time, they got that little spot in the back of their mind. Boy, if you ever mess up,
Man, shit. Let's jump right into it, man. We'll get into some stuff later. Y'all hear we'll hear from our official sponsors in a little bit, the ones that keep the lights on here for us here at IE Sports Radio and the IE Wrestling Show. But let's jump into some wrestling news, man. I want to get right into it, man. I got some news for you. I know we don't talk about this company too much, but I actually got some news about them here. This was released just 2 days ago. I found this an official press release, technically press release, on their official social media page. It is the NWA. Me and T5 haven't really talked about the NWA. I know unfortunately, it's not really much to talk about.
Not much to talk about.
It's really not. About that. It's almost really sad to talk about it, but Any fans of the National Wrestling Alliance out there? Of course, the NWA is the rejuvenated version of what used to be the one of the cornerstones of professional wrestling back in the 70s and 80s. You know, that was very famously, you know, where Dusty Rhodes, baby, became the NWA heavyweight champion of the world, baby. And the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, of course, woo! He was the NWA, you know what I mean? And, of course, the man who used to carry around the 10 pounds of gold, Mr. Harley Race, former multiple-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion himself. The NWA now is a fledgling, I mean, I guess just another independent company with a brand name, really. I mean, that's really what you can really call it. I mean, they don't have a television deal, unfortunately. I think they stream on. Oh man, I don't even know if they
on YouTube. I don't know if they still are.
I think it's strictly YouTube now because they used to be on the CW app, but once NXT debuted, I think they got kicked out of there.
Oh yeah, they killed. No, you know what? They killed themselves because they were supposed to have a deal with CW, and then they ran that cocaine angle.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, with Dr.
And that 100%
Father
killed
James
that.
Mitchell. Yeah, with Father James Mitchell. That's right. Well, anyway,
yeah, they 100% killed that.
I'm actually really happy to hear this because my buddy at work, I haven't even talked to him about this, man. I'm gonna have to hit him up about this and see if he heard anything from his buddy. But I'm really happy actually to talk about this. One of my friends at work, I think I've talked about this here on the show. I don't know if I've talked about it since you've been here with me, T5, but my buddy at work is a former professional wrestler. His name is Canyon, and that's his actual name. And, he wrestled up and down the roads and is really good friends with former WWE superstar Rodney Mack, also known as Red Dog on the Indies. And his wife, of course, ECW alumni, former WWE Women's Champion, Jazz. And this week, the NWA announced that it's expanding its territory system into the Lone Star State, as announced by NWA COO Joe Galli at Dog Pound Championship Wrestling Paradox in San Antonio, Texas on November 17th. The NWA has officially launched NWA Texas. As a new territory, NWA Texas will feature all the stars of NWA as well as regional champions and stars from Dog Pound competing in and around San Antonio. Additionally, wrestlers who already compete at Dog Pound will have a stepping stone to find themselves competing in future NWA events, including NWA's flagship program, NWA Power. Additionally, partnerships are set for Texas and will be announced soon. So stay tuned and follow NWA on all social media platforms. And Dog Pound Wrestling Paradox is owned by Rodney Mack and Jazz. So that's really cool to see or hear that they're this opportunity. Here's a photo. I'll go ahead and put, hopefully it's not like terrible, but oh, wow, that's really bad. You can't really see, but that's oh man, the brightness is terrible. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see. Oh, here we go. There's Rodney Mack. There's Jazz, and there's NWA COO Joe Galli right there in the middle, making it official, guys. It is social media official with the Dog Pound Wrestling Paradox and the NWA link it up. So NWA actually, before this whole WWE ID thing was announced, just recently, NWA announced this maybe 2-3 months ago that they were starting to expand to try and make it a more territorial system, just like of days past. You know what I mean? So, hey, shout out to PW101. What's up, my boys? How y'all doing? We are doing just fine, man. Thanks you for hitting up in the chat room. I hope you're watching live. Shout outs to you. What's up, Too Sweet Brother? Let me Too Sweet you there. Boom. And I haven't even done it. I know he's not in the chat room yet because I haven't seen him yet. But to my boy Ralph Calise, host of the Yinzer Report, I got to do this at least once a show for him because he's my boy and he's always showing love to the IE Wrestling Show. Let me get a yeet for Ralph Calise, the host of the Yinzer Report. Yeet. Oh man! So speaking of the WWE ID program, see how I transitioned into that. I'm like a snag. I'm like a sneaky snag. So WWE just announced another addition to the ID program. Did you hear about this, T5?
Yeah.
Yes. So newest member of the WWE ID program, scouted from Beyond Wrestling, Evil Gay. I kind of am in love with that nickname. Evil Gay, Aaron Rook. Aaron Rook. Sorry, Aaron Rook. That's right, Aaron Rook. He debuted in 2018. His finisher is called the Figure 8 Leg Lock, which I can't even begin to even imagine what that looks like. But yeah, shout out to Evil Gay Aaron Rook for signing with the WWE ID program. So congratulations, another indie prospect signed to the WWE ID program. And this is actually really cool too, man. WWE just revealed their next NXT class. I don't have everybody's name, unfortunately, but the three names that or the four names that really stand out for this new class of NXT signings are, of course, the woman that just made a debut already on NXT, Zarya, and she's been really successful so far. She's going to be one of the participants in the Iron Survivor women's match, which I'm really looking forward to. Those matches are always really fun since Shawn Michaels created this match type.
Yeah.
Lance Onawai, the cousin of the OTC Roman Reigns, another member of the Bloodline, signed to the WWE. And these two guys, I know if Larry B is watching, he's going to be happy to hear this. Former NFL players Trill Williams and the son of heavyweight boxing champion legend Evander Holyfield, Elijah Holyfield, has signed WWE and NXT. That's right. The second generation athlete, Elijah Holyfield, is going to become a first generation professional wrestler in the Holyfield household.
That's what's up.
That's right. Oh, look at PW 101, too sweet. Oh, I gotta go old school with it. Now that is just too sweet. That's right. Hell yeah. Oh, and he gave us a YouTube, brother. We gotta do it. We gotta do it, T5. Come on. Let me one time. Yeet. That's right. Man, but that's crazy, man. Evander Holyfield's son is gonna be hopefully, if things go his way, an eventual WWE.
Man, the real deal, bro. You already got your name, bro. You already got your built-in name. You come to the ring, right? All of a sudden your music hit, and on the Titantron, the real deal.
Oh, that would be dope. I didn't even think about that. That'd be dope, man. I forgot that was Holyfield's nickname. The real deal, Evander Holyfield. Man, that's crazy. Well, I saw a picture of them side by side. He looks just like his daddy, man. Woo, that boy looks just like his daddy. WWE, man, doing the damn thing with these second generation athletes, man. WWE, I gotta say, they do have, I would say, a mostly successful track record with second generation, athletes.
Yeah, yeah. I'm about to say, I thought you meant them athletes. I had to think about it. I was like, I don't know about old Gabe Stevenson. But when you said second generation, I was like, okay.
Yeah, second generation wrestlers.
Second generation, all right.
Yeah, second generation athletes. Rock was, he wasn't, he initially was a football player at University of Miami. Everybody knows that. He was a Hurricane.
Yeah.
But that didn't go I'm sure his original dream was to go to the NFL, but fate had other plans for The Rock, obviously, because he ended up becoming a wrestler. And he is a second.
That's wild with all the cats he played with.
Yeah, I know. Warren Sapp was on his team.
That's crazy.
That's right. Oh, look at PW 101 hitting us up again, man. I love that we're getting some interaction on this show finally. They need to head to my neck of the woods and scout your boy, the Gaslight Blake Patson. Who is? Oh man, I have to look that up. I don't think I even know who that is. The Gaslight Blake Patson. Have you heard of him?
Nah, man. But you know what? This the wrestling community. This the wrestling community age. we automatically go Google, baby.
Right, I know.
Social media. Right. Don't be acting like y'all can't Google, because they have wrestling fans out there that be like, who's that? Why didn't cut it? Why didn't make a video for them? Why didn't make a video package for them? You know how to Google.
He said that's my gimmick, brother. That's what he just put in the chat room. All right, fair enough. Yeah. You hear that, WWE? Sign your boy. Sign your boy. The gaslight.
Get the click clacking. Get the click clacking. Send old Willie Regal out there to take a look see at him.
That's right. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Guys. I love it. Let's see here. What else we got talking about here? We still got some wrestling news to talk about. But that's really, I don't know. I'm excited. It's always, I'm always really hopeful for these signees when they do get signed by NXT and they start in the class. WWE always makes a big deal out of it. It's really, I like that they do that. That's just, it's not something that, it's not like the NFL or the NBA where you have this draft and things like that. You know what I mean? Like, because it's wrestling.
Yeah.
But this is their, like, somewhat.
They NXT, they look great NXT shirts at the PC. Booted
That's
up.
right. Mm-hmm. It's like their version of that.
Ready to put their work in. Ready to put their work in.
Yeah, exactly. So, wrestling fans out there, there seems to be only one type of show by one type of promoter, I guess, or company, I guess both, when you really think about it, that seems to be the only person that can get TNA, AEW, GCW, and WWE talent all in one place. I'm talking about Josh Barnett's Bloodsport, presented by
Bloodsport Wrestling,
AEW. So there's an event coming up this weekend, Sunday, November 24th, in Jersey City, New Jersey. It's going to be live. I'm not really sure where it's going to be at. I'm trying to see here. I'm looking at the photo here. Something called the White Eagle. I guess that's the venue that they're going to be at. It is GCW's Josh Barnett's Bloodsport 12. Josh Barnett's Bloodsport 12. And these are the matches that are already signed for the show. Kevin Koo goes one-on-one with Dominique Guerrera. TNA's
Dominic Carini?
Yeah, Carini. There you go. Sorry, I said it wrong. Dominic Carini, yes.
Snap. They tag team partners and anybody to go at it? Oh, snap.
They're going to go at it at Bloodsport. This is not for the title, but we're going to actually see a TNA Knockouts match on this card. The current TNA Women's Knockout World Champion, Masha Slamovich, goes one-on-one with Li Ying Li.
Yeah, she's been there before, man.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
In a match that I think will actually probably tear the house down, I have to say. Akira, I hope that's how you say it because I'm saying it like the anime. Akira will go one-on-one with NXT's Charlie Dempsey.
Okay.
And I think this is the main event. Josh Barnett, who always competes on his Bloodsport events, will go one-on-one with AEW's and mouthpiece of the Hurt Syndicate, MVP.
Oh.
PW 101 put Masha Slam a bitch. I like that.
100%. That's exactly where she be. She go extra hard on the indies, bro.
Hell yeah, man. That's going to be a good show. And
that's going to be a good show. Hey, the one thing a lot of people can say about Bloodsport is it don't disappoint, bro. It does not disappoint.
It does not. And it actually will be streaming live on Triller TV Plus. So that's how you can actually look that up and order it. Oh, PW1's got a question for us. Is that the Eddie Legacy belt? Yes, it is, sir. Good looking out, brother. That's right.
Good eye.
That's right. Yep. Eddie Guerrero right there. Peep that. Eddie Guerrero. And it's got on the strap itself, it says Lie, Cheat, Steal. And then on the other strap, it says Latino Heat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got to represent the one and only GOAT, my favorite wrestler of all time, Eddie Guerrero. Rest in peace. Oh, man. Let's see what else is going on, brother. You got any wrestling news, T5? I got a couple more things, unless you got something to announce.
Like the only other thing I got is with TNA, the homie Speedball Mike Bailey, his contract is up.
That's right.
He recently put over Moose.
That's right.
And dropped the X Division title, and looks like he might be making his way over to AEW.
That's what I heard. That Speedball's going to go to AEW. I say get that bag, bro. No, I hope he like all my. My hope is that he doesn't get lost in the shuffle, man. You know that because AEW, they sign a lot of dudes, they use them for a little while, and then they just kind of just disappear. And that's my only concern right now is whenever they get somebody new, is they end up doing that same thing. You know, it's like I know a lot of people comment on this online saying Tony Khan is like a kid with a new toy. He plays with it for a little while until he gets bored because he gets a new one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he can make. I think he would fit pretty good in ROH because of the type of show they put on, the type of wrestling, and the type of show they put on. But with Speedball, he likes to run the indies, and that's the one. That's the one thing that keep that has him that why he's probably not going to WWE is because he likes to run the indies. He likes the way he works right now. Like you'll see him at GCW, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla when they were still doing a lot of shows.
Wrestling Revolver
all over, back and across the border from Canada to America, all over the place. He likes to run the indies. He likes the way his schedule is right now. So, you know, that's one major reason he didn't take a fly on NXT like talking about. So like you said, I hope he doesn't get lost in the shuffle. Me myself, I would put him probably in like ROH because that's like the product that fits him like the most. He's like the most ROH type dude. Like if he wouldn't have had the travel restrictions he had a couple of years back, he probably would have been on Ring of Honor when Sinclair still had him. When Sinclair still owned it. He probably would have been on Ring of Honor a long time ago.
I think
because he's like the most Ring of Honor type wrestler there. Like,
I think that would be if it was still Sinclair running it, or if Tony Khan was running it like a separate brand, then I think that could be the best spot for him. But I feel like the Ring of Honor is just kind of just there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Ring of Honor is definitely a shell of what it used to be. You know what I mean? I used to enjoy watching
100%. 100%. Like, man, I know he hears this from a lot of people that they need to definitely run that like a separate brand. Don't have people hopping back and forth.
Exactly.
You know? Like they're out here world beating people on Ring of Honor, but when you put them on AEW TV, they're losing and stuff. Nah, have them separate.
I saw somebody.
If you're gonna have Mark Briscoe, representing Ring of Honor, then have him specifically on Ring of Honor. I know you want to do right by him, and I respect that because him and Jay were supposed to been on AEW, but the powers that be from the network didn't want him on there.
That's right.
So now they're trying to do right by Mark Briscoe since his brother's not there, and they try to do right by the family and everything. And I can appreciate that, but you can't have them going back and forth like that.
Yeah, exactly. And then I feel like, that really it really takes like its own like existence away. You know what I mean? When you got people going back and forth, and you got the titles being defended on AEW TV, and and things like that. It takes similarity away from it. You know what I mean? I understand that they're trying to get eyes on the product, but you should have somehow worked that into your new deal with Warner Brothers, since they're dumb enough to give you all this money. You should have tried to get.
I think they tried to. I think that's the thing about it. They tried to. That's why they kept putting the belt on Chris Jericho. They tried to present it as, hey, we got this. Look at this name. We got this name here. He's here. Right. And they tried to do that. They tried to do that the first time, and they tried to do it again. And I don't think Warner Brothers bid on it. So they was like, okay, cool.
When Rampage, when Collision became like the secondary show over Rampage, Rampage should have been the Ring of Honor spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. They should have had that more as a developmental, because not for nothing, I watched AEW Dark and Dark Elevation. That was fun. Those shows, because you can watch it anytime you want on YouTube. They were for freezies, and they were fun too. And you saw a lot of enhancement talent.
Ring of Honor has pretty much replaced that. I feel like Ring of Honor is now the pseudo AEW Dark. Shout out, man, PW1, man. He's engaging a lot, man. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate it, man. I don't know how long you've been listening. I hope you're enjoying the show right now. Shout out to you. He commented very nicely on my belt. I appreciate that, man. And man, he says he has an Eddie Guerrero tattoo on his back. Man, that's so badass.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, I want to get something for Eddie. I don't know where I want to put it though. Like maybe on my shoulder or something. Or I always what I wanted to do. I don't know if that's like against like the tattoo code of ethics or whatever. But I always loved that tattoo that Eddie had on the tattoo that Eddie Guerrero had on his forearm. You know, that cross, that wooden cross that looked like it was like digging into his arm. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always loved that tattoo that was on Eddie's forearm, and I would love to have something like that as a tribute to him, or something. I don't know, but I don't know if that goes against like like I said, the tattoo code of ethics or something. You can't copy someone else's tattoo or whatever. So I guess I'll have to think of something else. Let's see. Man, did you hear the news about Wade Barrett?
No, I have not. What's happening?
All right, so this was reported by WrestleVotes. Wade Barrett is supposed to be making an in-ring return for a short run. He doesn't want to come back full-time to the ring, but I think this is going to be the WrestleMania program for him and for one Drew McIntyre, because that's who he wants to feud with. And I feel like I've already made like little hints about that, the interactions they had. Punk feud. It makes a lot of sense that they would go with Wade Barrett versus Drew McIntyre in a big marquee match. Wade Barrett, if he's smart, WrestleMania would be the place to do it. He wouldn't just want to throw away probably his last big program in the WWE. On a whatever PLE. It should be on the biggest stage of them all on WrestleMania. You got 2 nights WrestleMania, so there's got to be more than enough room for this type of match. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see him definitely, because they all it's no secret, they homies. So we see on TV, him trying to be the voice of reason and calm Drew down. Heal Drew. I can see him being pissed off at Wade for something, and him trying to calm the homie down, and then Drew McIntyre doing too much, smack his homie, and he's like, "Hey, bro, I'm a man first, bro. You my homie, but I'm a man first." And next thing you know, bam, bam, fisticuffs.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't get along, you gotta get it on. Straight to the ring with it.
Oh man, I could just see the promo exchange between these two guys, man. Can you imagine? I just came from WWE Doctors, Drew, and I got some bad news for you.
Bad news for you. Bro, bad news, Barrett. That was my dude.
Like, oh man, I can just see that now. The crowd would eat that up, bro.
Oh, the crowd would pop stupid for that, bro. The crowd would pop stupid for that.
Bad News Barrett was that was his best character, was Bad News Barrett.
That had that, bro, hands down, bro. Hands down, I got some bad news for y'all.
That bullhammer was vicious, bro. His finisher, I know.
The bullhammer, yes.
That bullhammer, man. Nobody does it like Wade Barrett, bro. The boom.
Bro, that bullhammer elbow was the wildest, bro, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. Hey, yeah, if you want to make that one more run, bro, hey, I ain't mad at you. Let's get it.
I'm eager to see that, man. I like him on commentary. He's not a bad commentator, but man, I'd like to see him get one more chance in the ring, man. I feel like Wade Barrett had the potential to become the first British-born WWE champion had it not been for
like it's like a lot of stuff got in his way, bro.
I feel
like between the injuries and the Cena stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man, because Cena, he took that shovel, he buried Nexus, bro.
Yeah. And then Cena, after winning, he goes backstage, looks at Jericho and Edge like, yeah, you guys were right. Like, no shit, we were right. Oh, man. So I know this isn't like, I guess this is sort of wrestling related, but it's more like for the entertainment side of wrestling. Paradigm Talent Agency has announced the launch of a sports division called the Sports Group, which will affect numerous WWE stars. Per Deadline, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, and 10 other WWE stars are on the Sports Group talent roster, with Natalya, Tiffany Stratton, and Montez Ford to be featured in an upcoming projects dealt with by the group's publishing division. The Sports Group will help to mine best-in-class opportunities for clients, with examples given including helping athletes transition from sports to the entertainment industry and helping to develop brand partnerships. I think this is a really good thing, because you can't be a wrestler forever. This isn't the old days where you wrestle to your fucking 60 and you can barely move in the ring. You got to give these guys and girls a future outside of professional wrestling. 3 individuals right now show you that is possible. Hell, even 4. You got Adam Copeland in AEW, who has been acting whenever he was technically retired. You know, he was on that Viking show. He's currently a cast member of Disney's reboot of the Percy Jackson series. You got Batista, who I mean, with all things considered, which is probably the most successful of the other 4 that I'm talking about. John Cena now is getting right there. You know, he is Peacemaker. He's an integral part of the DCEU going forward, and he's got other projects coming up. And of course, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You know what I mean? They're the biggest names to come out of wrestling to make it in the film industry, you know, the entertainment industry. So, I mean, you got to do something. You know, you can't wrestle forever. You know, your bodies break down.
Man, not for nothing. Christian was on Haven with
that's right,
Edge too.
Yes, he was.
On
That's
Sci-Fi
right.
Channel. Bro, that was my show, dude. Haven was good.
Yeah.
They brought both of them in for that last season.
That's right. And CM Punk, he's been acting here and there, making appearances in little indie films. And he was on Heels with Stephen Amell.
Yep.
Yeah. So and AJ Lee popped up in there as well.
On there too. Yeah.
That's a good man. That's a show that should get rebooted, because I finally got to see it.
Netflix need to pick that up, bro. Netflix need to pick that up.
They should, because that was a good show. I finally watched it when it hit Netflix, because I never had Stars, so I never watched it when it was initially on. Yeah. So once it got on Netflix, I finally watched it. I was like, damn, this show's good. You know?
Yeah, I had Stars. I had Stars on my TV, but then when that went off, I had Stars on the app for because I usually watch Power.
Oh, okay.
So I had Stars for that, and then when Heels was on there, I immediately watched that. Bro, that was good from Jump Street, bro.
Yeah, I'm a Stephen Amell fan.
That was a good show, bro.
I love Stephen Amell on Arrow. I actually met him on my very first one ever. Actually,
that's
he's a
good
dude. Yeah, he's a good dude, man. He was very humble. You know, like his line wasn't super long because this was right after the first season. So he was like in the middle of filming the second season whenever he popped up at a Comic-Con over here in Fort Worth.
So yeah, man, he did a good job with that show, man.
Yeah, and then Cody Rhodes was on there too,
bro.
Damn. So, you know,
I thought you froze.
Let's see here. Got some more chat room talk. Oh, okay. PW 101 is describing his Eddie Guerrero tattoo. That actually sounds really fucking cool, man. He's got the Eddie Guerrero cross I was just talking about. He has that on his back, and it's got wings on each side that spell out cheating death on one wing and stealing life on the other. I fucking love that. And a portrait of him in the middle of the cross. Damn, that's dope. I love that.
Dang, that sounds cold-blooded.
Hell yeah, that sounds dope.
See, more power to you, bro. Cause I can't stand pain like that. Ooh, boy.
That's right. What is this? Don't ever disrespect the gaslight by looking like D'Lo Brown and Sexual Chocolate Mark Henry are having a reunion podcast right now. This fool. I think you're talking about us, T5.
No, he ain't talking about me.
Wait, hang on. Let me get my best D'Lo. You think you better recognize? You better recognize. Oh, he said somebody
about to get their wig split.
He said, yeah, I know. I thought it was funny. I'm not taking no insult to that. He dropped us a sub. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Much love to you, man. Thank you very much. You better recognize, right? Don't make me get my chest plate out. Hit that frog splash, baby. Yeah, Mark Henry get his son the hand. Come smack you up. Oh man. Got some TNA news. Tickets go on sale this Friday for TNA Genesis, which is going to be taking place live right here in suburb of Dallas, Texas, Garland, Texas, Sunday, January 19th. That's right, guys. And TNA has announced where you can get the tickets. The tickets will be on sale, of course, this Friday. You can go to CurtisColwellCenter.com. That's CurtisColwellCenter.com to order the tickets. And they have some surprising packages that they're offering. It's called the Genesis Power Slam Front Row Ticket Package. And for the mere small price, T5, the mere small price of $600 of $600 for a single ticket, this is what it comes with. You get to take home your Genesis chair, so you get a commemorative chair to take home with you. You get early entry into the arena. You get a TNA backpack and a TNA tumbler. You get to go to a Texas barbecue and A with Jordan Grace, Mike Santana, and Joe Hendry.
Word.
Also, not done yet. You get to have an early entry for the Matt and Jeff Hardy meet and greet. And then after the show, you get to have a pizza party with the TNA Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, and the TNA World Champion, Nick Nemeth, for the mere price of $600.
Man, at first I thought it was about to be something like super whack. But then when you said all that, I was like, you know what? $600, that ain't bad. Oh,
right?
No,
I know.
man.
I mean, like for everything that you get with it. I mean, I guess
yeah.
That seems about.
That's pretty straight, man. You get to hang out with Santana, Jordan Grace, the Hardys and stuff, man. Eat some barbecue with Joe Hendry, man. That's what's up, bro.
Right?
Gee.
I know that's not too bad. Not too bad.
Man, if you got the scratch. That makes sense, bro. That makes sense.
Yeah, and if you got the scratch, that's not the only tickets that are on sale this coming Friday. This coming Friday on Ticketmaster, the tickets go on sale. They go live for the Netflix debut of Monday Night Raw, coming to you live from that new arena, that this new beautiful arena in Los Angeles, California, the Intuit Dome. That's right. The tickets go on sale this Friday as well. January 6th is the date. Monday Night Raw's debut on Netflix, guys. At the Inuit Dome.
Let me tell you something. They had Triple H at a Travis Scott concert. I don't know how many people follow Travis Scott following and such. And you probably saw the video, and he gave him, a specialized, personalized belt. And he tried to promote. He's like, hey, when I'm going to get a chance to show this off, defend this, he said, on the new Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And as soon as he said Netflix, that crowd booed. That crowd booed. And this was like the day after the Logan Paul, Mike Tyson fight. Yeah, so, bro, you already know what time of day it is. Like, they were cheering because it was Triple H.
Right.
He handed them the belt. They was cheering. They were still clapping. He said, on Monday Night Raw, the crowd got louder. As soon as he said on Netflix, boo, boo.
They need to get their shit together, man. Because I seen an article today.
You got a Netflix.
I seen an article today that came out on ESPN that the NFL already hit them up because of their Christmas games that are going to be showing on Netflix. They're like, y'all got their shit fixed, right? Y'all gonna have their shit ready by Christmas because we can't be having that.
They had Jerry Jones on the fight. They had Jerry Jones at the fight trying to promote the Christmas games, and you couldn't hear him because they had him muted.
They need to get their shit together, bro.
Netflix muted, bro. Netflix help you to get it together. You better have Cobra Kai, you better have Stranger Things, and you better have Monday Night Raw, all prioritized, bro. Y'all wilding, dude.
I'm telling you, I was about to cancel my Netflix account once Cobra Kai and Stranger Things are over, but then when Raw was announced to be moving there, I was like, I guess I got to keep that shit now. But if you're gonna be on some buffering bullshit, I don't know.
Hey, I still watch One Piece, bro. Hey, when One Piece jumped on there, when they had the live action One Piece, they did that. I don't know if you follow anime like talking about, but
that's a good show.
One Piece slaps, bro. As a long time One Piece fan, hey, they did pretty good with that.
That is a good show. I will say that. I will agree. One more.
Netflix, y'all need to get it together, bro. Y'all need to get it together.
One last little tidbit of wrestling news I thought I'd want to share with everyone, just so everybody can see. Like, I feel like in a lot of ways the culture in the WWE is definitely changing for the better. Triple H has decided to give a break to the WWE superstars during the holiday season this year by pre-taping multiple episodes of Raw and SmackDown. The November 29th episode of SmackDown is going to be pre-taped this coming Friday on the 22nd. The December 20th episode of SmackDown will be pre-taped on December 13th. And the December 23rd episode of Monday Night Raw, which will be the day before Christmas Eve, will be pre-taped on December 16th. So with those shows being pre-taped, that means the wrestlers are going to be home with their families on those days instead of actually live in an arena, which I thought is fucking awesome because so many years have gone by where that wasn't the case. So I have to give props where props are due to Triple H for this move and giving the superstars a much deserved break. I say congrats. I say that deserves a golf clap. I think that's the best thing I've heard in quite a while. You know what I mean? These guys and gals bust their asses for our entertainment week in and week out, nearly 300 days a year. And they miss a lot of things. They miss first steps. They miss first words. They miss first baseball games, first football games. They miss graduations. They miss all sorts of things. And I feel like now that energy is changing in the company. And even the CEO of TKO has even commented that they're going to be slowing down on live events in the coming year into the next. So we're going to see a lot less house shows from the WWE and just a more emphasis on their television products and their premium live events, which is, hopefully it doesn't go the way of, I don't want them to do just once or twice a week kind of things. I think the house shows are actually. I think the house shows actually keep them, less ring rusty. You know what I mean? I think the
plus they get out to the cities, the places that they really don't have Monday Night Raw, SmackDown.
Yeah.
So they give you a chance. They give you a chance to get a more intimate, view of WWE. Plus, WWE likes to test out a lot of talent and a lot of matches on the house shows.
True, yeah.
So they're like, okay, let's see if these two cats have chemistry, and they'll see how the match goes. All right, they look good together. Now we can put that on Monday Night Raw. Oh, let's see if these tag teams will work together when they make the little Franken teams and stuff. Okay, they work. Okay, well, and that's how they test a lot of the product out before they put it on the TV.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, hopefully they'll still do house shows. I just think they're going to do them in a lot less. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be not as frequent because I mean, WWE used to run
man, because like you were saying,
5 days a week, 2 days home.
A lot of these people, a lot of these cats, they spend a lot of time away from their families, and they will be having these holiday house shows, man.
Yeah, exactly.
They have these house shows on like a Christmas or a Thanksgiving and stuff when these cats could be at home and stuff. So, that's what's up. They slinking back on that. Only thing is, you nerds out here, you know who you are. Show yourself some self-control. Do not go on the internet. Do not click the double link and stuff and read them spoilers. Do not do it. I know you may be tempted. Don't show some restraint.
Yeah.
Do not click on the spoilers if you don't like to be spoiled. Because they got them nerds out there that will, you saw with so-and-so, you saw who came back this week, you saw who did, but they be ready to be, dude, were we like that as kids? Because I remember, I know maybe like in like elementary school, you want to be the first person to go tell everybody in class when you get back to school what you found out and stuff like this. But man, as adults, we still doing this.
Yes.
We can't wait to be the first person. You saw who gonna join the bloodline? Oh, you saw who gonna join OG bloodline? Oh, you saw you saw who come back? You saw who gonna be in War Games? Ooh, like bro, chill out.
So yeah, exactly. Chill out. Because me and T5, we knew what was going down on SmackDown last week, but we didn't spoil it for anybody. We didn't talk about it.
Nobody.
Yeah, but yeah, so we can talk about it now because it's already public knowledge. Big Bronson Reed is the fifth man for Team Bloodline 2.0 at War Games.
Hey, I mean to cut you off, but you gotta say it right. Big Bronson Reed.
Big Bronson Reed. That's right. And a lot of people don't know this. I think with him being from New Zealand, I don't think they put two and two together that he is of Samoan descent. He's not. They
don't care. They don't care. They know he's from an island. They know he's from an island. That's all they need.
Right. He is of Samoan descent. He's not of the Hawaii Tonga connection like the rest of the bloodline, but he is a Samoan. So it makes sense. I think, and seeing him with the rest of them, I was like, damn, like
he just bloodline fits, 2.0, bro. He just fits.
Him and Jacob together looked fucking scary, bro. Can you imagine these fools with?
Bro, that could be a new Samoan SWAT team. After this bloodline stuff,
bro,
I would put them two together. After this bloodline stuff, I would put them two together and make a new Samoan SWAT team.
Hell yeah! Can you imagine? Jacob Fatu hitting his best moonsault ever, and then here comes Big Bronson Reed. Tsunami! Oh my god! Boom, dude! I gotta give.
Let him cook.
This goes unsaid. This goes unsaid a lot of the times, but man, camera angles make a world of difference. And the camera angles every time that man hits that tsunami just adds to that fucking dominating effect.
Bro, I love how it just look like he's floating in air, dude. He's just floating. Man. Wham! I'm like, bro, that's killer.
I am so happy that they're finally doing something with Bronson. Like, man, he is an untapped talent that's finally getting his due, and now he's going to be in the main event of one of the biggest premium live events in one of the biggest War Games matches in the last few years.
Don't let that boy climb to the top of that cage. Don't you let him climb to the top of that cage. Bro. Don't you let that big boy climb to the top of that cage.
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping Big Bronson hits a tsunami off the steel cage, bro. Can you imagine? I can just hear Michael Cole now. He's going to the top of the cage. Tsunami!
Don't let him climb up there. Don't let him climb.
Oh, my God. It's going to be dope. So when will we find out who the fifth man for the OG team is? I know a lot of people are speculating.
Speculation station.
But Seth Rollins already made it very clear to Sami and the Usos that he would never stand alongside Roman Reigns ever. And that makes sense. Regardless of if Bronson's on the team with the new bloodline or not, he's got his deal with Bronson, but that's separate from this bloodline business, you know what I mean? And it makes storyline logical sense that it shouldn't be Seth, which makes me think, hear me out now. One of the last vocal interactions that the wise man, Paul Heyman, had before being decimated and powerbombed through the announce table many months ago. Do you remember who that
Don't you say it.
Do you remember who that was with? Did anybody out there, chat room? PW101
I know.
Chat room, do you know who Paul Heyman spoke with before all this went down? I'll give you a hint. He's straight edge. He's a former multiple-time world champion. He's the best in the world.
It's clobbering time.
I'm putting it out in the ether, bro. I think the fifth man's going to be CM Punk. It's been reported on many websites that Punk is supposed to be at War Games. But we don't know it. We never knew what fashion. I think this is the perfect opportunity to have CM Punk 1 year, almost to the day that he came back to the WWE at the end of the War Games match last year and actually compete in a War Games match for the very first time in his career. And I think this will add even more fuel to the fire for him and Seth's eventual
that part right there. He goes in and does and takes the spot that was offered to Seth Rollins and does what Seth Rollins wouldn't do.
Exactly. Ooh. That just adds another element to their disgruntled relationship between the two. Because Seth could look at it as like I wouldn't stand with Roman, but now now this is just another reason for me to hate you. You're gonna stand with somebody that I hate just as much as you. You know what I mean? Like there's levels to this, bro. The storytelling it makes storyline sense, and it works for two different storylines. You know what I mean? It works for a future huge WrestleMania match, which I feel like is all but guaranteed. That's what we're getting next year. I don't know if the title will be in the mix or not, but maybe it doesn't need it, but
it doesn't really.
It doesn't really, but I would like.
But if he were to get the belt, hear me out. Before CM Punk and Drew McIntyre clash, CM Punk said he wanted to go after Gunther.
Yes.
What if CM Punk is the one to dethrone Gunther, get the title, Seth Rollins challenges CM Punk at WrestleMania?
I like that. I do like that. Yeah, because I guess, I could see that. I could see that happening. My deal in my head, I was thinking that Seth would be the one to dethrone Gunther for the title, and then if it's not Randy that wins the Rumble, give it to Punk, because Punk has done. There's two things that Punk has never done in his career: win a Royal Rumble, main event WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. Oh, kill two birds, one stone.
That's right.
Kill two birds, one stone. I like that.
Right.
I like that.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. If they don't go with Randy being the obvious choice to win, to go after Cody, or even
technically
John
you
Cena.
Don't need it. Technically, you don't need it.
He really doesn't.
He has enough reason to go after Cody. Like if he turns on him, he has enough reason.
I feel like
he's Randy Orton. That's the reason enough.
Right. I feel like they're gonna.
We're all waiting for it. Come on now. We all waiting for it. We all is waiting for it. Wait for it.
But I feel like it's gonna be one of those subtle heel turns for Randy. I don't think they're gonna outright just have him just turn on Cody right away. I feel like it's gonna be like if Randy isn't winning the Rumble, he's gonna win like the Elimination Chamber to get the title match, and then it's gonna be like, oh, this is a gentleman's agreement type of thing. They're gonna shake hands, like me and they're gonna talk about how much they love each other, yada yada, all that kumbaya shit, and then when you listen,
why it's gotta be kumbaya?
I don't know, you know what I mean, like, and I feel like if it's not gonna be the heel turn before the match, it's gonna be a heel turn after the match. Because I almost feel like the heel turn after the match would be worth more because Randy.
Oh yeah, Cody, bro, 100%.
And then Cody,
you see how
Cody beats him, retains the title, and Randy just can't fucking handle it. And after the match, he hits an RKO, and then we get 2009 Randy, where he leaves Cody laying after a punt kick. And that's how we close out WrestleMania.
Ooh, bring back the punt.
With Cody knocked out in the middle of the ring and Randy sauntering up the ring.
Just standing over him. Just standing over him like a like a BA. Just standing over him, bro.
Oh, God. And just make it even worse. I just made it even worse. Oh, hear me out. Hear me out. We're gonna take a quick break here in a minute.
You're trying to cripple this dude. You're trying to cripple this dude.
No. Brandy comes in the ring, and she's checking on Cody, and Randy.
No.
Randy just can't help himself, and then boom, punt kick to Brandy Rhodes, and they're laying right.
Look at this. Look how bad it is. Look how messy I am. I'm sitting close to the screen. I'm listening. Listening.
Imagine you just see Randy doing his thing, like he's just twitching and just like. Like he just can't help. Like he didn't want to go to that place, but Cody sent him there.
Hearing voices again. Michael Cole waiting to say it. He's going to that place. Oh my God, we've seen this before. He's going to that place. Oh, he's here. Oh, bro.
That'll be insane, man. I'm just putting it out in the ether.
Make it ultra personal. You want to make it ultra personal and you punt that man's wife? Ask Triple H when he had to watch Randy Orton punt his wife. Boy.
And not only that, he had to watch Randy kiss her.
Chill out, Randall Keith Orton.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
Don't give Randall Keith Orton no ideas up in here, man.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, that boy gonna get that nuclear heat. That boy gonna get that nuclear heat, boy. You turn on Homelander Cody. You want to get that nuclear heat? Punt that man wife.
I'm so fucking evil. What if he kicks Mama Rhodes?
No. What if he punts the dog?
Oh my God, Pharaoh.
Boy, he punched Pharaoh. Peter gonna be on him.
Oh shit.
Now look at you. Look what you're doing. Now you got me in on this. Chill out, bro.
I know, right? We're getting so
you got
evil.
Me. You got Randy Orton. You got me telling Randy Orton to punt the dog and stuff, bro.
Damn.
Bro, I'm telling you.
All right, guys.
I'm telling you, man. When he turn on Cody, bro,
it's gonna be epic,
that heat gonna be. It's gonna be too hot, bro. It's gonna be too hot in that stadium, bro. I better turn the AC on.
That's right. So we were talking about the War Games real quick. PW1, I'm sorry I missed your comment, man. We were talking about it. He said that he wishes that he would have just left it 4-on-4, and I get that. I will admit I'm one of those too, because I thought it didn't need any more people in it. But I know Triple H lately has liked to have 5-on-5 matches for some reason, which I guess traditionally it used to be 5-on-5 whenever the concept was created. So
they want to stick to it.
Yeah, because I think the very first War Games, if I'm not mistaken, anybody out there correct me if my wrestling knowledge is incorrect, but I believe the very first War Games match was the Four Horsemen with J.J. Dillon, because he was their manager. So it was the Four Horsemen, Ole, Arn. Was it Ole or was it Barry Windham? I can't remember. It was either Barry or Ole, Tully and Arn and Rick with J.J. Dillon against Dusty, the Road Warriors, Paul Ellering, and Nikita Koloff, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what the original War Games match was. But like I said, I could be wrong. I try to be, on the up and up with my wrestling history, but I could be wrong. But so I think technically the concept always had 5, you know what I mean? And then whenever they had more people involved, I think it did diminish to 4. And then sometimes they did teams of 3, so you had 3, 3, and 3. So, you know what I mean? There's no real traditional, I guess, set of rules in terms of like the number of team members you're supposed to have, I guess. It just depends on the year, I suppose. You know what I mean? Who's booking it. So
logically, to his point, it would have made sense for, we got 4 people, y'all got 4 people, let's dance. But because of the, uniqueness is 5-on-5, then they had to go and, we got to recruit a person. Y'all got to recruit a person. And we have the storyline. So to your point, it makes sense logically that they should have kept it 4-on-4. But also to WWE's logic, it makes sense that they got to get a 5th person. Because that's the way it's been.
That's true, yes. Yeah, that logically that is what it's been, yeah. Well, we're going to take a quick little break before we get into the pay-per-view that's coming to y'all live this coming Saturday, which is, of course, AEW Full Gear. We'll talk about that and give our predictions, who we think is going to end up with the W and who's going to end up with the big L. But before that, we're going to give a quick little shout-out to our sponsors that keep the lights on here for us at IE Sports Radio. Of course, I'm talking about Planet Jerky, 100% premium brisket beef jerky, and Seal the Deal Wax Seals. We're going to give a shout out to both of them, give them some airtime because we love what they do for us because they keep us live on the air for all of y'all loyal listeners. So shout out to them.
And they keep us fed too.
Yeah, and keep us fed, yes. We'll be right back, guys, in just a moment. T5, SoCal Saint, the IE Wrestling Show. Stay tuned, guys. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a moment. Do not go anywhere. I promise you don't want to miss what we have for you here next up, okay? We'll be right back in just a moment. Take care, everyone.
IE Sports Radio fans, this show is brought to you by Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Planet Jerky is the official jerky of the 2022 California League champion Lake Elsinore Storm, Single A affiliate of the San Diego Padres. This all brisket jerky has gluten-free options, contains no MSG, no sodium nitrate, is low in sugar, and high in protein. Go to their website at planetjerky.net and follow them on Instagram at Planet Jerky. Planet Jerky, the jerky that's on a whole other planet.
Sports Radio fans, be sure to check out our sponsor, Seal the Deal Wax Seals by Cecilia B. You just finished your very own wedding or baby shower invitations and you're looking for that extra special touch? Maybe you just wrote a letter to a relative or a friend and you want to add to their smile when they receive it. Then seal the deal with Cecilia's handmade sealing wax stamps for your invitations, letters, and gifts. You bring the deal, we'll bring the seal. You can find them on Instagram at sealthedeal_wax stamps and on Facebook, Seal the Deal Wax Seals.
For the last 10 years, IE Sports Radio has been bringing you amazing content ranging from interviewing legendary athletes, coaches, and other authorized media personnel to building tailor-made shows dedicated to all major sports cities around the country. Make sure to follow us at IE Sports Radio on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube to keep up with the latest in sports and with all of our shows. Also, make sure to check out our daily updated website at iesportsradio.com. At iesportsradio.com, you can see our daily show schedule and check out all of our show pages with personal bios to learn a little bit more about each of our awesome hosts. In addition to our show pages, you can catch the IE Sports Radio blog, Hall of Fame, Fans of the Month page, and our merchandise shop including t-shirts, tank tops, caps, long sleeves, hoodies, and more. For now over a decade here at IE Sports Radio, we've continued to be by the fans, for the fans, and we thank you all for your support and for making IE Sports Radio your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Davidson.
It's your boy, Dentarius Locke.
And we are the hosts of Fast Break here on IE Sports Radio, where we discuss everything in the world of basketball from prep to the pros.
You guys should definitely check us out, man. Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We got all the basketball information you guys need, so we look forward to you guys listening in.
And please do, because we are the best basketball show on this side of the Mississippi. And please do check us out on Twitter at FastBreakISR. D-Lock, where's our time again?
8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. That give you guys plenty of time on a Sunday.
Tune in.
Welcome back, y'all, to the IE Wrestling Show. It's your boy, the SoCal Saint, with my boy T5, Travis, right here. We're live back with y'all. We gave some love to our sponsors, of course. That is Planet Jerky and Seal the Deal Wax Seals. And, of course, we showed some love to IE Sports Radio, all the platforms that we're available on, our official website, and also where you can order our official IE Sports Radio merch. That's right, our merch shop. You can get the official IE Sports Radio logo T-shirt with the our tagline, your direct feed for all that is sports, the official IE Sports Radio logo. We also got hats. Hopefully we'll have some coats and whatnot in the colder months coming up here real soon. So check it out, guys. Go to iesportsradio.com. Check out our merch shop at iesportsradio.com/shop if you want to get your, you want to cop yourself some IE Sports Radio merch for the holiday season. Whew, excuse me. I'm a little out of breath. While the commercials were going on, I had to run to unlock my back gate, and I had to move my car because my landlord apparently texted me during the show, said he's going to come over here and trim some trees, which I don't know why, but all right. Anyway, T5, we're going to be getting into let's get into it, man. Let's talk about the upcoming pay-per-view event that is AEW Full Gear. Full Gear.
Full Gear.
That's right, yes, Full Gear. I'm getting it pulled up right here. AEW Full Gear is going to be emanating live from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, marking the second Full Gear event held at the venue after 2022's Full Gear event at that same location. All right, so I guess New Jersey's getting all sorts of wrestling action this coming weekend because Bloodsport 12 is in Jersey City, New Jersey. Jersey City, New Jersey. And then Newark, New Jersey is the home of AEW Full Gear. So I guess that kind of makes sense. And this is the card for AEW Full Gear, starting with the only match so far announced for the pre-show that is always called the buy-in for AEW, which usually streams live on their social media platforms for free. And I know Tony Khan usually has a bad habit of overbooking these pre-shows. You really don't need 5, 6 matches, 4 matches, hell, even 3 matches on a pre-show. Literally 1 or 2 is just fine. So hopefully he'll just keep it at 1. But I don't really care for this person that's getting this opportunity. I don't see what the big deal is. I don't know how this person went viral with him and his family, but whatever. He's apparently a TikTok viral star. Big Boom AJ with Big Justice in his corner. Yeah, the Costco guy, I guess. I don't know. I'm out of the loop. I guess that makes me an old man. I don't know. We'll go one-on-one.
That makes 2 of us.
QT, right? He's going to go one-on-one with QT Marshall on the pre-show. And I loved how Big Boom promoted this match. I think he was on an interview with TMZ or something like that whenever it was first announced that he had signed a one-match deal with AEW. He had stated that he would have loved to wrestle for WWE and then talked about AEW. Like, that's the best way to promote your match, by commenting, by saying you would rather had wrestled for the other company. But whatever. And this is the card for AEW's Full Gear. Let's see. 4-way tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team titles. Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quan, the current AEW World Tag Team champions, will be taking on the Outrunners, Truth Magnum and Turbo Floyd, the Kings of the Black Throne, Malachi Black and Brody King, and the Acclaimed, Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. Who you got on this one, bro?
I think Private Party retains. Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn, they just got the belts, and it's been a long time coming for them. I can see. I was surprised with FTR not being in it, but it kind of makes sense too, because I think they're gonna end up turning on the Outrunners sooner or later, because the Outrunners are in the match and they're not. So that kind of makes sense that they're not. The FTR isn't in the match. As far as the Acclaim, I think they're getting ready to split. You have the Hurt Syndicate handing Anthony Bowens one of them business cards, and they keep propping him up, bucking his head up, and it'd be funny if it was, not Anthony Bowen, Max Caster. They handed him a card, and it'd be funny if Anthony Bowens was the one to turn on them and not Max Caster.
I feel like that would be a detriment to both of those guys' careers because
I'm just saying it'd be funny, but it'd be funny if it happened. But folks want to cheer for Anthony Bowens, so it wouldn't make sense for him to turn heel. So because they want to cheer for Anthony Bowens and they want to boo Max Caster, but really and truly, I don't want to see Anthony Bowens. I don't want to see Max Caster in the Hurt Syndicate either.
I don't think they need.
I do want to see them split though. So I think Private Party. Long story short, I think Private Party will retain.
I think Private Party should retain since they just won the tag titles. I don't think it's a benefit to them in their title reign if they lose their first big title defense on a pay-per-view. So I'm gonna go with Private Party on this one as well. Next match on the card, grudge match between Jay White and Hangman Adam Page. Wow, the dead silence.
I don't think it would hurt. Oh, what happened?
I said the dead silence says it all.
Oh no, I thought it paused. My bad. I thought it froze. I was thinking about it. It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt Hangman if he lost, but he just lost already to Jay White. So it all depends on what direction they're going with them. If they want to do a third match or whatever. But I think Hangman's gonna win because he just lost to Jay White.
I don't know, man. I feel like Jay White needs the win more than Hangman does because Jay White hasn't really been doing shit since he got signed. Like he's just been kind of just doing a lot of tag team stuff. He had that one title match against MJF that was very forgettable, and it was on a pay-per-view. Like I feel like Jay White should have been booked more strongly, especially where he was coming from. He had a big push in NJPW. He was the leader of the Bullet Club, his version, before he left the company. And I know technically he's the leader of the Bullet Club Gold or whatever. I don't know. I think that Jay White should have been booked way more strongly when he came in, especially coming off of what he was already doing in NJPW. That's the same opinion I have.
He just came in at a bad time because you had Punk, Moxley, Danielson, and then you had Will Ospreay coming in. You had Swerve on the rise. MJF, I think, had the belt at the time he came in. So I mean,
but that's what I'm saying.
He came in a wrong time, bro. He came in at a pretty bad time.
I don't think it was a wrong time. I think that should have been the perfect time. He should have been in the mix with all those guys. He should have been in a feud with he should have been in a feud with Danielson. He should have been one of the main event guys. I'm not saying he needed the belt. I'm just saying he needed to be in the mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah, he should have been in the mix from the start, but
yeah, you could have had the rest of the Bang Bang Gang as the trios champions or whatever. You could have had Jay White going after in the main event spot.
Yeah, exactly. He should have been one of the. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I like how they kind of used the Continental Classic to kind of put a pivot, to kind of catapult. He came and he's been on a run since then. So hopefully they do something with that.
Hopefully they do something with it. I feel like WWE would have scooped him up had they not been on a hiring freeze at the time that he hit free agency. So I feel like he kind of went to AEW as like, well, okay, I'm ready for something new. I've done it all here in NJPW. WWE can't hire me right now. So here's the next best thing where I can get, this is my money contract right here. You know what I mean? because I know WWE wanted him. Like they were it was very well known that they wanted to sign him, but apparently they were on a hiring freeze at the time. So unfortunately, they weren't able to hire him at that time, and that was when Vince was still in the process. Like Vince was still in the company technically, like he hadn't been outed yet. You know what I mean? So
technically, but not technically. He was he was like, I'm on board, but I'm not on board.
Yeah, exactly. Next match on the card. Let's see here. This is how many matches they got? They got 10 in total if you count the pre-show match. So 9 on the main card. So this is
like 8 or 9.
Yeah. Next match on the card: MJF versus Roderick Strong. I feel like MJF's entire aura has just depleted, and I don't feel like MJF is where he was a year ago or even 2 years ago. Like I don't know what happened in the time with him losing the title and him going away shouldn't have hurt his career this bad, in my opinion. You know what I mean? He was one of the most over guys, babyface wise, in the company, and Adam Cole was an instant heel for turning on him, and then all of a sudden they flip flopped. He's a heel again, and Cole's supposed to be a babyface, but it's so fucking convoluted, and now Roderick Strong's in the mix. Like, I don't get where this is going, man. I don't know. You can try to defend it to me. It's
wild. I can't. I don't expect me to defend it. I'll explain it to you. I ain't trying to defend it. It was wild because the injury to Adam Cole came out of nowhere, and that's where everything got messed up at. That's where everything went off the rails. Because they had what they wanted to do, how they wanted to do it, when it was going to happen. Next thing you know, Adam Cole hurt his foot jumping off the platform and stuff, and that derailed everything.
Yeah,
they had all the stuff, everything how they wanted to do it, and they couldn't pivot. When they couldn't pivot, that's where they messed up. You always got to have a plan B, a plan B, plan C. They didn't have a plan B. So they had MJF defending them tag titles and all them titles and stuff by himself. That made absolutely no sense. They did all that. They did the thing with the devil mask and stuff. That made sense. It was just that it fell super flat because Adam Cole couldn't wrestle. So they did pivot, and they had MJF come back, kick him in the ding ding, and write him off. All right, cool. You should have took everybody off, the whole kingdom off. And then when MJF came back, bang, that's when you bring the kingdom back. And that's when you have Adam Cole go back to being heel.
Mm-hmm.
But it said they juxtapositioned it, flipped it, and they tried to have Adam Cole explain why he turned on Max before he could turn on him.
That's so dumb. That's such a a shitty like a cop out type of it seems like almost a last minute rewrite. Like just say this, I mean, like just try to explain it away with one line. Like it's one of those it's like in a movie where it's just a random dialogue, tidbit of dialogue that's just explaining nothing, you know what I mean? Like it's just a throwaway line, you know what I mean?
Excuse me.
I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. I'm not really feeling it.
I was surprised they didn't go to triple threat match. I was surprised they didn't do that, but I was kind of happy too because I didn't want to see the catch to take the L.
Yeah.
So I was glad they did do that. But I'm now wondering where they're gonna go, with Roddy Strong versus MJF. The match will slap because they both can go. It's just where they go story wise, and I don't know. I don't think MJF takes the L.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna take the L if they're gonna continue with the storyline. I don't know, man. Like I said, MJ, and then I don't know. I don't know how you feel. How that video was going viral of him throwing that guy's title on the ground at that autograph signing. Like, okay, like I get it. I get MJF's character. I get that he's supposed to be an asshole. He's supposed to be like one of the most despicable human beings on the planet Earth. He's not supposed to care about anybody but himself. Yada yada yada. Whatever. You're at an autograph signing, dude. You're not at a fucking Dynamite taping, okay? You don't have to be a fucking prick to everybody 24/7, unless that's just really him.
Have you watched the product? Have you not seen this dude? Have you not seen this dude at autograph signings? This dude's been doing this, bro.
I know, but it's annoying. It doesn't. You don't have to do that. Like,
man, you wouldn't be mad. You wouldn't be mad if he was doing that in WWE. For one, you would not be mad.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. The heels.
Like, oh, he's the greatest. He's the greatest heel of all time.
The heels.
Dude been doing that. He's been doing this stuff, bro.
I know, and I've never been a fan of it. I think it's just stupid. You're outside of the wrestling element. You don't have to keep your character up, okay? The days of kayfabe are fucking long and dead, okay?
And that's some of the problem, man.
People are spending their hard-earned money to meet this guy, to take a picture with this asshole, to get an autograph, and just because it's a WWE belt, he acts like a fucking prick. I'm sorry. Fuck him. There's nothing that anybody can say to me that's going to change my opinion. That's just being a fucking arrogant piece of shit, in my opinion.
Hey, to each his own, bro. Like, these folks know this dude. They will not know this dude, but they know he stays in character. They are getting in line hoping this dude is a jerk to them.
Well, then they're just as big assholes as he is then, because that's just stupid. I wouldn't waste my fucking money. That's dumb. That's dumb. And if anybody wants to clip this and send it to MJF, that's fine. I can give a shit less. Whatever. MJF is fucking. He's garbage. He's a fucking idiot. He chose money over legacy. He could have had a bigger. He could have.
Look, there it is, and there it is. He could have took his career. There it is, right on you.
Yep. Yeah, I'll say it. Big. He chose money over.
Hey, Triple H. If you ain't paying this man, bro, you doing yourself a disservice, bro. Y'all.
You should be.
Where does man check? Man, where does man direct deposit at, bro?
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Shit, man. I don't know. I guess it had to be money because it damn sure wasn't the audience because he's wrestling in front of nobody. They're wrestling in front of nobody, so.
He wrestling in front of somebody if you're getting paid.
If you got your dad,
I'm an ordinary person, but I'm paid.
if you got somebody daddy bankrolling the whole operation, it doesn't matter who's in the crowd or not. You're still gonna get paid.
Oh man, I loves it.
AEW TBS Championship match. Mercedes Moné defends the AEW TBS Championship against Chris Statlander. Yeah. I haven't been watching you're the one that watches the product. I don't. I gave up. I can't do it anymore. It's fucking garbage. until the company. I only report on it because I have to. Because I can't.
Man, bro.
I can't be biased. I can't. I'm trying my best. But I can't. Wow. I don't know what's going on.
You know what? Hey, you know what? I respect that because you'd be one of those cats that like to hate watch.
No, I can't. I can't even hate watch. I respect
that you don't hate watch.
I can't even hate
watch. The whole purpose of watching TV is information or entertainment. And if you are not being informed or entertained, then why are you watching?
Exactly.
So you are not being entertained, so you are not watching. I respect that.
Yeah, brother. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I respect that.
Thank you.
But man,
I appreciate that.
Bro,
I can't do it.
All right, man. Statlander been looking like $1 million, bro. She speared the hell out of Camille and Mercedes. They're teasing the Camille and Mercedes split because she been dogging her out. She tried to hit her with a car. She had Camille try to hit her with a car and got pissed off when she missed. Man, I could see Camille making up for it and helping her win and helping Mercedes retain. And they stretched this thing out a little bit more. So I don't think Statlander they'll have a good match, but I don't think Statlander gonna take the belt off her.
No, I don't think that's happening either. No, I don't see that happening. Because Tony Khan, that's like his favorite wrestler right now is Mercedes. So whatever, and I don't know. I'm just so like, it's so obvious of how I would say the production and the type of overseeing she had over there helped her a lot, because every time she gets a microphone, it is hard to watch. And I've only seen clips online because, like I said, I don't watch the product, but the clips I've seen, it is bad, bro. It is like first day in the PC bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the first day of Dusty's promo class, and like, it's okay, baby. The only way to go from the bottom is up. Like, shit. I don't know. She just her ego. I'm like, I gotta stop reading the shit that this bitch posts online because it just irks me. She get, how women today be like, oh, that man, he gives me the ick. Well, that bitch gives me the ick in terms of wrestling, okay? Because she just it's just she gives me the ick, okay, when it comes to wrestling. She's just that fucking cringe. Man. And then her stupid CEO dance too, just that definitely gives me the ick. There is nothing cute or sexy about that.
Wow.
Nothing cute or sexy about that. She needs to stop doing that.
Where's the mute button? No, he didn't.
Yes, I did.
Hey,
yes, I did.
Say what you will about her promo skills and whatnot.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Nah, bro. You wilding on that one. I kept quiet for a minute. Once you said that thing, look, ooh, no. What are we doing?
I said,
what are we doing? Made me clutch my magic pearls.
I said
what are we doing?
I don't know. Shit, I don't know what she doing. Okay, I don't know what the fuck you call that. That ain't dancing, for one. Like, and two,
well, my stack of dollars. That's so I can. What she do the CEO dance, like.
And I'll pick them up and put them in my pocket because she don't deserve it. I'd be like, I'd take that shit. I was like, what are you doing? Get here, give me your money back. Damn it.
We go
back in your pocket.
We going in and out. Come on, bro. Let's get out of here and go get some. Let's go to Waffle House.
Yeah, I was like, I'd look at you crazy.
But she's not finished dancing. Wait, dragging me out of there. She's not finished dancing.
She's been finished. She been finished. Okay, she ain't doing that shit. You never saw her doing that shit in WWE. Hell no. Ugh.
Oh man. Hey, can I get a stack of waffles? You can get a stack of waffles. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Her head is about the size of my house, maybe even bigger, and it's undeserved. I'm sorry. She had the nerve to say that she's a better wrestler or better professional wrestler than some of the biggest names in the industry. Like she's got a Hogan-esque ego, and it's undeserved.
Hey man, y'all wasn't saying all that when she was under the WWE umbrella.
She wasn't talking with shit Bailey like that.
When she was out there cooking with Bailey. Ain't nobody had nothing to say.
Because
nobody had nothing to say.
T5, she wasn't talking
when she
shit
was out
like
there
that.
Cooking in NXT. Ain't nobody had nothing to say. When she wasn't talking shit. When her and Bailey was leading the performance center, when everything was quiet, when during the pandemic, and they was having the best matches in them empty arenas and stuff, nobody was saying none of this.
Because she wasn't talking.
Nobody.
Because she wasn't being an outright crazy asshole online during this. Because she couldn't. The Reigns got, just like Ricochet lost his damn mind last week. As soon as they leave the company, it's like, okay, let's take away
You get mad when people talk about their personal stuff. You get mad about that, bro? That's not your.
That
ain't got nothing to do with you. You was not getting paid by WWE to defend them.
I'm not defending WWE.
They, bro. If they had if something personal, they had their own experience. That's their own experience. We don't know nothing about the behind the scenes stuff. We don't know nothing about them having to go to Vince and talk and get shut down and they should be over here and all the stuff that went on there. We don't know nothing about that. So if they want to talk about that, that's all on them. But you shouldn't let that, as a fan, you should not let that affect you. To the fact that you flip-flopping now. Now you're like, oh, I can't stand that cat. Why not? Because they're not with WWE anymore. They're talking bad about WWE. Like, can I talk bad about WWE?
It's not the talking bad about WWE. It's the fact that they talk shit to wrestling fans whenever anybody criticizes them about anything. That's my gripe. I don't give a shit what they say about WWE. It's not warranted.
Some of it, and you can't lie. Some, like I said last week, some of it has been warranted.
It's not warranted.
You have fans going like Ricochet. You had fans coming at the man old lady. For what? Because she wanted to do her own thing?
That's different.
That is warranted. That is warranted. She ain't did nothing to nobody, and you coming after her just because she wanted to do something different? Come on now. Make it make sense.
I am making it make sense. She's a total asshole. You saw she's just like MJF.
Wow. Samantha Irv is a total asshole for wanting to go do
not Samantha. I'm not talking about Samantha.
I said the man wife. I said the man wife. I ain't said nothing. I ain't talking about Mercedes, bro.
I'm still talking about Mercedes. I'm not talking about Samantha. I'm talking about Mercedes. Mercedes Bernardo, Mercedes Monet, Mercedes. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
Who's next on the card, bro? Who's next on the card?
Let's see. I don't know. Shit, I don't even know half these people because I don't watch.
Wow. I know most of the card by heart, so I'll
I got it. Some jobber named Kyle Fletcher versus some jabroni named Will Ospreay. You know
that man said muted. Where's the mute button at? This cat said some jabroni named Will Ospreay. The same Will Ospreay, Triple H wanted to sign, but he couldn't because of the hiring freeze.
That jabroni.
Get out of here.
That one. Yeah, that one. He should have been.
Where's that Chris Tucker meme?
He should be. It should be. Yeah. If he got hired by WWE, he'd be doing jobs on WWE Speed on X like he should be. That fucking jabron. That damn jabron with his flippy dippy bullshit. I said it.
Ooh, man.
You know why I'm saying that? Because he's Dave Meltzer's new flavor of the week. So I fucking hate Dave Meltzer. So that in turn I have to hate Will Ospreay. So fuck him.
Wow.
Yep. Hey,
ladies and gentlemen, and all the viewing audience, do not take the gimmick seriously.
No. If it's okay for MJF to be that way,
this is 100% a gimmick.
No, it's not a gimmick. It's just I'm living it, just like MJF. Since it's okay, it's okay. Everybody do that, so I'm gonna do that now too. I'm gonna do that now. I'm the salt of the earth when it comes to the internet. Okay, I'm gonna do that asshole. That's me. That's me now. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be the most hated man on this damn podcast. I'm gonna be the most hated man of IE Sports Radio. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be the comedic relief. I'm gonna be the new R-Truth. I'm gonna be the comedic relief.
There you go. In all seriousness.
I'm sorry. But ain't nobody want you in the group, bro.
In all seriousness,
I'm sorry, bro. Don't nobody want you in the group, bro.
In all seriousness, I think Ospreay and Fletcher will probably end up having a good match. I'm just messing around. I think they're going to have a good match. I think they probably could have the standout match of the night if they're given enough time to do so. And you know, Tony Khan loves to put on long ass pay-per-views, so that's probably going to happen.
Folks, folks that got to do that and go to the presser after thing, they're gonna be there all night long.
Shit, that's why I was contemplating getting a ticket to All In Texas next year and maybe trying to get a press pass while I'm there. But I'm like, I don't think I can submit 9 hours of my day for one
all
fucking
night
event.
long, all night.
No, I can't do it. Unless things start changing and I actually start watching the product again. I'm definitely skipping that. I know that's going to be their big event here in the States. It's a 40,000 seat stadium, here in Globe Life Field where the Texas Rangers play baseball. But right now, with the things going the way they are, I don't see them filling that place up. I don't even think they can fill up 2/3 of it, let alone the entire thing.
We'll see because
we will see. Things can change in the next few months.
Because All In is kind of like, that's the one that's gonna bring everybody on outside the states. They look for them foreign cats look for a reason. They look for a reason to come to America. So if you put on a fire card for All In, they'll come, bro. So we'll see. It's still early days, but we'll see. But
we'll see.
Man, I don't know because I think this match could go a bunch of different ways. Like Mark Davis is still on the fence about fighting Kyle Fletcher. I think they both turn on. I think he turns on Will Ospreay too. I think Will might lose.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna have Will lose. I feel like Will is gonna do the honors.
I think Mark Davis is because every time they interact, he just wants to talk to Kyle. He doesn't want to fight him.
Mm-hmm.
But Will Ospreay wants to fight. So I think he'll turn. I think he'll turn on Will.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you're saying. I think it benefits Kyle more to have the victory, and it won't hurt Will to lose to Kyle. Like, because Will is already established. Like, a loss isn't going to kill him. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, if it's going to push the storyline further, then let Kyle get the win at the pay-per-view, and then we can and Ospreay can always get his revenge at the next one. You know what I mean? Or if they're trying to prolong it, even the next one, who knows? I don't know what the plan is for how long this feud will last, but I think it'll benefit Kyle more for him to get the victory than it would for Will. Because I feel like if Will beats him, then there really is no purpose in continuing this. You know what I mean? Like, it's one and done. Right. You know what I mean?
Right. So that's why I think Kyle will win. I think Mark Davis will join him in the Don Callis family.
Yeah, the Don Callis family.
That eventually leads to something down the line, because I think either Don Callis will turn on them, or something will happen. Something will happen because there's like you always see how Takeshita be side eyeing. He be like if you add Mark Davis to the group, Takeshita might feel some sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
So I think something will happen down the line though. Right.
Next match on the card is for the AEW TNT Championship. And I can't, oh God, this irks me so bad when people compare them to Rock and Austin. Like, are people smoking crack when they watch this show?
I heard somebody say that, man.
Are they smoking crack or meth? Maybe meth.
Why they just can't? Why folks got to do the most though? I like what they doing, but why folks got to overdo it and stuff? Some folks be doing stuff because they genuinely feel that way, and that's sad.
That's
and then some folks be just doing just to be clickbaity.
Exactly. And both versions of it irk me.
And get engagement. They be doing it just to get engagement.
Anyway, for those who don't know, that's 100%. Exactly, I agree. Both versions of that irk me very much. AEW TNT champion Jack Perry, or AKA No Aura, versus creator wrestler in live action Daniel Garcia.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what? And you know, time out. Flag. No flag. This is a review. This is a review flag. This is a red flag. This is not a yellow flag. Flag on the play. That's just funny because it's true.
He said, "Damn." It's like me. It's like
bro, like no, time out. With Jack Perry, I see what they were trying to do, but man, they could be. Oh, just let me fix him. I can fix him. Let me fix. Give him some direction with that scapegoat gimmick, because him driving around in a little truck, little beat 'em up truck, that's cool. All right, they gotta do something with it, like personality. He got to get on the mic and talk some dirt. He got to get on the mic and talk some dirt.
I feel like a mouthpiece would help him greatly because his promo skills are very, very lacking. He needs someone to talk for him.
100%. Like, you know what? If he was the stuck-up Riverdale kid, that would make so much. Like before he went away and stuff, what they was doing with him being the stuck-up kid and running away all the time, that was good. That was good. And him being like the stuck-up Hollywood kid, that makes so much sense because it's blending. I think that makes more sense than the character he's in real life. We all know who his daddy is. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Instead of doing now, see, you can take the whole scapegoat thing and blend it with the stuck-up rich kid thing, and it'd be so much better because all he has to do is be the opposite of who he really is. All he has to do is be the complete opposite, the stuck-up rich kid.
Right, exactly. I feel like that's what it should have been.
You don't deserve this title.
Right.
You're from New York. What do you know? You don't deserve this title. This is not made for you. I'm one of the four pillars. The entitled. The entitled, uppity entitled.
Right. You could that dude. That's the nick. That could have been his nickname right there. Instead of the scapegoat, he could have been simply the entitlement, Jack Perry.
Ooh, that ain't bad.
Not just the entitled. He could literally be the living definition of entitlement. The entitlement, Jack Perry.
And then look who he hangs out with, the elite.
Exactly.
So he's like, oh, you can't touch me. You know who my friends are?
Right.
Oh, you want a title shot? You better go talk to my friends. My friends said I don't have to defend this.
But he's trying to play tough guy and try to save face because he got choked out in London by CM Punk. So he's pretending he's playing tough guy when it's obvious he's not. You know what I mean? That's what it is. He's trying to save face.
What's your way about that whole?
Huh? What was that?
Oh, no! You kept cutting off.
Oh, my bad. I was saying he's playing tough guy because he got choked out by CM Punk, so he's trying to save face. That's why he's doing the character that he's doing now. But it's not believable. You know what I mean? It's not believable in the least.
Yeah, I mean, like the gear and stuff is cool, but that's about it. The gear and growing the beard out and driving around in the van is cool, but that's about it, man. That entitled, like I said, if they do the entitled thing, that goes a long way. Yeah, that goes a long way, and it's believable. Mm-hmm. It's believable.
Yes, and not that driving around a van, fucking stranger danger. Like, no, thank you.
Down by the river, driving in the van down by the river.
Yeah, come on now.
Shout out to Chris Farley.
Shout out to Chris Farley, y'all. What's next on the card? Man, damn, how many more matches we got? Shit. Here we go. This one I'm actually interested to see how this goes. Swerve Strickland against Bobby Lashley 1-on-1. Yeah. Swerve when I drive. Yeah, swerve when I drive. Hell yeah. I like Swerve. Swerve has definitely gotten the best push, I think, out of the cast-offs from WWE. That wasn't already like a made name, like like a Adam Copeland or a Bryan Danielson or a Chris Jericho. You know what I mean? Like he didn't really get a chance to make a name for himself in WWE. He was never given that opportunity. It was AEW that gave him the chance, and he's made a name for himself, outside of the indies, what people already know about him on the indies. You know what I mean? Like, I know he had that decent run in NXT, but it always felt out of place putting him with Hit Row or putting Hit Row with him, really. I never felt really high on that, you know what I mean?
The trip part was he was added to Hit Row. Hit Row was supposed to be its own thing.
Right.
So when he got added, it almost seemed like people thought that Hit Row was his group. No, he was added to Hit Row.
Right.
And he was just a standout. That's why it looked like he was the leader of Hit Row, because he stood out.
Yeah, he did. He stood out because he didn't belong with them. You know what I mean? Like he could have been doing his own thing, but it is what it is. But Swerve he's doing a good job. And he's definitely has a place in AEW for the foreseeable future as he re-signed with the company. Hopefully he can get the company back on track. He's already been a world champion. I still am of the opinion that his world title reign should have been presented in a much better light, especially being the first African-American world champion that they had since the company's inception. I'm not saying he should have been pushed just because of that reason. I'm saying he should have been given a huger push and pushed just like their past champions, regardless of who he is or what his ethnicity is. He should have been pushed like Jericho. He should have been pushed like Punk. He should have been pushed like Moxley. And I feel like a lot of the times he was on the card not main eventing when he should have been. You know what I mean? Like, I know he main evented All In with Bryan Danielson. That's definitely the biggest highlight of his world title reign, in my opinion. Even when he won the title, it wasn't even a main event match. I believe he was like the second to last match or one of the matches on the card. Like when he beat Joe, that wasn't even the main event of the pay-per-view he won the title on. And then his celebration,
because they've put him out up front. So you can't say that. Like, he's been on all the platforms, all the media, social media. He's been everywhere out there when he was world champion. So you can't say that. But
I think
the only knock I do have is like when they had the whole blood and guts thing. It seemed like he was taking more of a back seat to the what's I'm trying to say, to the main story. Yes. It was almost like he was taking a back seat to the whole blood and guts thing, when it should have been, he's the champ, he's the leader, he's trying to put a team together.
Right.
He should have been out in front instead of Darby.
Yeah,
unless he was going to do something with them two down the line.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Marcus Losgray, host of the Gloves Off podcast right here on IE Sports Radio. He's in the chat right now. Salute to you, sir. Look at he said overrated Bobby Lashley. All muscles, no personality. That might be a fair assessment. Because Bobby,
what was that?
He said all muscles, no personality for Bobby Lashley.
Oh,
in a bigger version of Shelton. I mean, that's pretty almost on point, because Bobby's best work has always been when he had somebody talking for him, not when he's by himself. You know what I mean? Bobby's hasn't really been all that great by himself. He always did his best work when he had somebody talking for him, Leo.
I gotta disagree with you on that, because if you go back to TNA, if you go back to his Impact run, when after he split from MVP, he was solo and he would cook on the mic. He was cooking. Son was cooking.
Yeah, probably because he was helping him write those promos.
He's kind of like Brock. They don't ask him to do it. He can do it. They don't ask him to do it.
Yeah. Okay, I mean that's fair. That's also fair.
Because he's had some. Because in WWE when they had the Hurt Business, a lot of those backstage segments were gold, man.
Yeah, they
were. He would have some of like the best lines in some of those. But yeah, like I said, to your point, if you got an MVP to talk for you, he really don't need to talk. He just gotta stand back there and look menacing and come in with a couple of lines. So
I'm a little confused on this comment from Marcus. I'm gonna try and get some clarity on this. Who you said why when he sucks? Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Swerve or are you talking about Lashley? I'm calling you out right now, Marcus. I need you to give me some clarity on this comment because I'm not sure who you're talking about. Because all your comments leading up to this comment were about Lashley, and we were talking about Swerve for the most part. So, are you talking about you think Swerve sucks? Because I mean, if that's I don't agree with that. I think Swerve is actually really good in the ring. I think he has the potential to be, I mean, he's already on a really good run.
He's been putting on some bangers, dude.
He's been putting on some bangers. The only one I have a gripe with is that match with Hangman where he took a syringe to the mouth, which I thought was fucking unnecessary. Okay, like that shit doesn't. I'm gonna get a little Jim Cornette right here. That's just garbage. In the ring. Oh, okay, so he was talking about Lashley. He said the push for Lashley. Yeah. I mean, they tried. Everybody knows it's a well-known secret, or I guess, that WWE, even Jim Cornette has said this, that they tried to hide Lashley from Vince when Lashley was in OVW because they didn't want Vince to see him and call him up too early. And what happened? That's exactly what happened. He saw Lashley and was like, "Oh, that's some good shit. Let's get him on the main roster." And oh man, this is gonna be some good shit. That's such good shit. And Lashley got called up way too soon. But I will say his first run with the company, he was definitely very, very green those very first months. But his match with Umaga at WrestleMania was fun. I thought that was yes, he does. Vince does love big dudes in more ways than one.
Hey, Vince McMahon. Vince, everybody knows Vince has a type.
Yes, he does. It's either you got to be big and muscular, big and tall, or just big all around. Like he loves big dudes no matter what. Like he's very old school carny that way.
He has a type.
Yes,
he loves the meats.
Yes, he does. In more ways than one.
Oh,
that's right.
Good night, everybody.
That's right. That's such good shit. He'd probably see me and you and be like, "Oh, look at you two. You're so big and bald. I love it. Such good shit.
Oh, big meaty, big meat match.
Right?
Build them up, make them look strong.
I call you a big meat mountain." No Diddy.
Twin meats.
Marcus put in there. Pause. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna call you a big meat mountain, and your and your move is gonna be called the pile driller.
Oh man. We're gonna give you a manager. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
We're gonna give him a wiener sounding name. We're calling him Bratwurst. Shit.
Big sausage and you're from New Orleans and Dewey. Yeah, that's right, and Dewey sausage. Yeah.
Oh shit. Since he's gonna look at T5 and be like, since you're black, you're gonna be smoked sausage. And he's gonna look at me and be like, since you're Mexican, you're gonna be chorizo. That's such good.
No. That's brilliant.
That's right.
Work.
That's such good shit.
So sign him up. It'll work.
Oh, man. So glad that motherfucker's gone. Oh, my God.
Man, this kid out here, man, bro.
Bro. You know,
this
his
man
bitch
out here catching many strays.
Bro. T5, his bitch ass would have us in fucking trunks. He wouldn't even be covering us up, bro. He'd have us in little ass trunks out there.
He'd have us both in onesies, bro.
Shit.
He would have us in them onesie trunks, bro.
Oh God, he put us in a fucking onesie like fucking Bearcat. Keith Lee.
Oh, not Bearcat, Bearcat. That don't work for me, brother. Oh, that don't work for me, brother. No way, brother.
That's not gonna work for me, brother.
Like, that don't work for me, brother.
Oh, that's gonna work for me, brother.
Oh, jeez.
All right, shit. We got to wrap things up here, but we got one more match to talk about. I don't even think we picked a winner, but I'm gonna go with Swerve. Let's just put it that way. I'm gonna say Swerve needs to get the win on this one.
Man, this Lashley debut match, though.
So Lashley's already established. He don't need to win.
So.
Who gives a damn? Lashley don't need to win.
Just say you don't care. He said, so? He said that so nonchalantly and funny. He said, so?
Exactly. So who cares?
He said, like, he dropped that shit on the floor. So? What's the next match, bro?
It's the main event, the AEW World Championship. Orange Cassidy challenges John Neil Moxley for the championship.
Bro, I spent the next couple of days trying to remember what the name was, bro. Neil Moxley.
That's right.
Bro,
yes.
Bro, I popped so hard for that, bro.
That's right.
With that Neil Moxley.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's right. Orange Cassidy going to take on the Alt-Reich, the Neo Moxleys, trying to win the AEW World Championship.
Hey, just because that man bald, shaved head.
And very, very white.
Like, oh, man.
Oh, man, I'm going to get us kicked off. I'm going to get us kicked off of this platform so bad.
100%. I'll be
man.
like, hey, I'm not with that guy. Hey, chill out, hey.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that, T5. You're Neo Moxley.
Abandoned ship. Women and children and black males first.
Man. I'm gonna pull a Vic Grimes and pull your ass down with me like New Jack.
He gonna handcuff me. He gonna put the handcuff on me.
We taking this bump together, okay? You coming with me?
Yeah, I go down. We go down together.
You coming with me? I'm gonna say.
If one of us go off the cage. If one of us go off the cage, we both go off the cage.
That's right. That's right. You coming with me, dog? We falling off that scaffold together.
Ooh. What is that ECW? Chill out, bro. With this ain't Bam Bam and Taz. You chill out, bro.
That's right. You coming with me, dog? We going
through the stage, brother. We going through the stage together, brother.
Mm-hmm. Shit, your Neo Moxley shirt was in the mail yesterday. Okay.
When that thing get made, bro, I'm popping. I'm popping. I'm wearing it, bro.
Oh God, I'll go to AEW show just to wear that shit.
Oh, bro, get one of my sign. One of my Neo Moxley sign. Oh, bro.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, 100%.
I'm gonna get that shit made. My wife has a Cricut.
Approved.
My wife has a Cricut machine here at home, and she wants a heat press for Christmas. I'm gonna make me a Neo Moxley shirt. You best believe it's gonna happen.
Bro, that's gonna be on IE Sport. That's gonna be on IESportShot.com 100%.
That's right.
Hey, Larry B gonna want to get a. Hey, Larry gonna be like, hey, where'd you get that shirt? How many more of those you can make?
Shit. That's gonna be
watch, bro. Watch. Just watch the money. Watch the money pile up.
I'm sorry, Larry B.
Like old boy said, hey, if you hate, then let them hate, but watch the money pile up.
Right. But I'm sorry, Larry B. I'm gonna have to pull a Hogan, but that don't work for me, brother. That's my merch.
He won't. He said, that don't work for me, brother. 50 don't work for me, brother.
Don't work for me, brother. I'm
50 don't live around here, brother. You don't get him a Jimmy Hart. I'm gonna be a Jimmy Hart.
That's right. That don't work for me, brother.
In like Jimmy Hart. Now, let me tell you something, Larry B. Let me tell you something. Nah. The SoCal Saint don't take 50%, brother.
Right, brother. I don't do 50-50s, brother. I do 80-20s, and that's the very least.
Now let me tell you something, Larry B. You heard what the SoCal Saint said? He don't take no 50-50, bro. 80-20 at best, you know what I'm saying? And then I gotta get my 15%, so you know I gotta be larger than that.
That's right, brother. That's right.
Squeaky, high-pitched ass squeaky voice trying to negotiate.
Exactly. So with that said, is anybody really thinking that Moxley's going to lose the title? No.
No.
Moxley's not losing that belt. That's it after winning it. Okay. If anything, I think the ultimate goal is to have Moxley eventually drop the title to Darby. I think. I don't know. To me, I feel like that's the goal, is to have Darby eventually win the belt. So I don't think Orange Cassidy is getting the title anytime soon, unfortunately. For any Orange Cassidy fans out there, you're going to have to wait a little longer before you see him as world champion. And that's it. That's the card for AEW.
I 100% agree.
I feel like that makes the most storyline sense, is to save it for Darby. It's almost like, I hate to say this because a lot of people have already compared the way that it's going to like a wannabe NWO, because you got the AEW locker room trying to fight against the Neo Moxleys.
Yeah, that part, that's one thing. That part.
Yeah. That's just the one.
That's about it. That's as far as it goes with NWO. Like, with NWO, nobody saw them coming.
Right.
Nobody saw Hall and Nash coming. And nobody saw the Hogan turn coming. This right here, they were already an established group. All they did was turn on their homie. They turned on Bryan Danielson because they didn't agree with the way he was rocking. And they didn't agree with the way AEW was rocking. He felt like everybody was being complacent. So that part totally different. I don't see why that folks don't do that. They do. Folks be doing too much, man. DTM. I'm gonna get a DTM shirt.
Why does everybody that like tries to invade or fight against the status quo of a company always got to rock the black and white? I don't understand that. Why can't they think of different colors? NWO started that black and white.
They all they got on is all white. They come out to white T-shirts.
Neo Moxley's. What?
The Neo.
That's what it's gonna say. It's gonna say Neo Moxley on the front, and on the back is gonna say "White is right."
Oh no, man, we was 100% getting canceled. I just want y'all to know. If we get canceled, it's not my fault. I'm pulling the Gene Snitsky. It's not my fault. Get the new T5. It's not my fault T-shirt at IE. Well, I can't even say it. I swear I know English, folks. Get it at IESportsRadio.com. Coming soon. The all black and white T5 on the back is gonna say it's not my fault.
That's on me. I'll take the L for that one.
I'm about to get my stuff off. I'm about to get. Hey, if you getting the Neo Moxley shirt, I'm getting my stuff off, bro. I'm getting my bread, brother.
That's not the best part, T5. Here's the best part. On the back part where it says "White is right," I'm gonna have me and you photoshopped on the Wayans brothers' heads doing this.
Yo, high five.
Yeah. Okay.
That's gonna be the most ironic shirt ever. Like
Exactly.
If I wouldn't know any better, that guy is Latino and that guy's African American.
But they'll be like, hey, T5, smile for me real quick. What's this for? You'll see. Hell yeah. Limited edition, y'all. iSports Radio Shop. iSportsRadio.com/shop. There's only going to be about 50 made. Limited edition, y'all. $29.99.
The Neo Moxley shirts go so. All you're gonna see is a big red bar sold out.
Hell yeah! Oh man, damn. Well, shit, man. That's all we got for AEW Full Gear. That's coming live this coming Saturday.
You sure you don't have any other borderline racist names you want to throw?
And we're gonna leave it at that.
We're already on the roll. We already cook. Hey, let them cook. Let them cook.
And that's where we're gonna end the show there, right there today. Oh man. Everybody, please follow your boy, my friend, your friend, T5 Travis. Go to his official X accounts. Who is T Fizzle is his personal page. Crescent City _IE is his official page for his show. Saturdays, noon p.m. Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Crescent City Connection every Saturday. Peep that. Keep that on the docket for y'all. Put that on your Google Calendar, your Apple Calendar, whatever calendar you got. Write it on your calendar so you do not forget. Please follow me at IE Wrestling Show. I am on X. I am on TikTok. And now I am on Blue Sky. So please check it out. I actually got a couple of followers already. I just made my account today, and I just got notifications during the show that I am now being followed by two prominent wrestling websites and that have social media platforms, NoDQ.com and what is the other one? WrestleWorld CC. So there you go. Your boys are already starting to get some followers so far. So trying to get that out there, trying to get some more eyes on the product, y'all. Trying to do the damn thing for me and Travis here.
Hey, I'm about to monkey around and go. I'm already on there. We'll get a banner made for the next show, but I'm gonna have my Blue Sky account by it's already made. It's UT5 at Blue Sky, yada yada yada. We'll get the banner made for the next show. Don't worry about it. Follow me. I'm on Blue Sky. I'm about to go join him. I'm about to go add him, follow him. So you find him, you'll find me.
All right, that'll work. Hell yeah, find me, brother, and then yeah, I'll share that on our other social media platforms so we can get people on there. I appreciate y'all watching the show today. Thank y'all to everybody that tuned in, that hit us up in the chat room. Shout out to Marcus Losgreat, once again, the host of Gloves Off podcast here at iSports Radio, and shout out to PW One on One, man. I really appreciate you coming in and clowning us with the Mark Henry D'Lo Brown joke. I thought that was pretty funny. and talking about your Eddie Guerrero tattoo. That was pretty cool. Thank you for giving us a like and a share and a subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you, man. Hope y'all tune in next week. And next week, I actually have a special announcement. I'm going to announce it right here for the first time. And I'm going to announce it to you as well, T5. So I reached out to long-time IE Sports Radio fans will know, if you guys have been keeping up with IE Sports Radio since its inception. I originally had a show here on the platform that started around this time, around Survivor Series 2014. My very first broadcast was the week after, or the same week of, there you go. That's me, brother. That's it. That is official. That's it.
Gotcha.
Thank you,
Whammy.
sir.
Whammy.
So, as I was saying, my original show here on the iSports Radio platform was known as The Gorilla Position, and it was myself and my co-host at the time, who I still, respectfully and affectionately always refer to as the First Lady of iSports Radio, Felicia Ruiz. She was my co-host when we did The Gorilla Position, and for a long time we were kind of in and out because life happens, and this has been the most consistent I've been with IE Sports Radio since its inception. with the IE Wrestling Show. I reached out to Felicia, and next week we're going to have a special start time for the show. We're going to be pushing the show back a couple hours to 2 p.m. for a special episode. It's going to be dedicated to Survivor Series. We're going to just talk Survivor Series because it's the Survivor Series, and it's going to be like almost like a celebration of the 10-year anniversary of my original show with Felicia, the Gorilla Position, and Felicia will be joining us live next week on the show, guys. So Felicia Ruiz, the lady who I always refer to as the official first lady of IE Sports Radio, is going to be coming back to the podcast world. She'll be here live next week to talk Survivor Series, guys. So I'm really excited to have Felicia back on the show with me and get to introduce her to the new co-host T5. So it's cool. It's going to be like a melting of the worlds. You know, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for next week's episode. I know the start time is a little later than usual, but that's when she's available, and we don't have anybody going on later on in the evening until like much later in the evening. So it'll work out great for us to do a 2 p.m. show. So we'll be live next week, next Wednesday, guys, the day before Thanksgiving, the 27th of November, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week, guys. So join me, T5, and my former co-host of the Gorilla Position, Felicia Ruiz, next week. We got a 3-team going on next week. It's going to be awesome, talking about Survivor Series. And I think it'll be best if we come up with our top 5. I know that's really hard to narrow down to 5, but let's do something special. Our top 5 favorite Survivor Series matches.
That'll work.
All right. So yeah, we'll see y'all next week, guys. Same IE Wrestling Show time. Well, no, I just fucked up. new IE Wrestling Show time. Same IE Wrestling Show day. Next week, live, November 27th. Mark it on your calendars. 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for an all-new episode of the IE Wrestling Show Survivor Series War Games Edition. T5.
Follow us on the Blue Skies, and we'll remind you, mugs. We'll remind you.
That's right. Thank you, wrestling fans, once again. Everybody take care. Have a blessed rest of your week, and we'll see y'all next time. Take care, y'all.